So Brits from which region have the dirtiest sheets? Oh, disgusting. It's London.
Londoners have the dirtiest beds. A quarter of us leave it at least a month before we stick the sheets in the wash. How often do you clean yours? Gemma, Mark and Jason's answers in just a sec. Yours are welcome on the usual number, 0207 173 5555. I am not lying. I cannot remember the last time I was as shocked by a survey as this one. But there it was, in the Daily Express the other day, and it made me almost gag. 1 in 6 of us waits at least 4 weeks before putting the sheets in the wash. 500,000 of us launder the linen just 3 times a year. That is disgusting, especially when you consider 42% of us eat in bed, and I mean food, by the way. Whilst keep it clean, it's half-term. While scientists believe as many as 10 million mites are feasting on our old discarded skin and sweaty residues. That's relevant, right? Because 10% of the weight, 10% of the weight of an unwashed pillow is made up of dead skin and bed bugs. Just so we're clear, I'm trying to find out how often you wash your sheets, not how often you iron them. Fools with too much time on their hands iron their sheets, and they're officially banned from watching this show. Washing them, though, is essential, right? So how often do you do yours? Eric hit the streets of London to find out.
Once a month. That's my sheets and my duvet cover.
Once every 2 weeks.
Probably every 2 weeks. Once every couple of weeks.
Really?
Yeah, not 3 times a year. That's disgusting.
At least once a week.
Every week?
Every 3 days.
About 3 times a week, or once a week. I don't know, my mum does it.
Once a quarter, whether they need it or not.
Twice a week?
Twice a week?
Yeah.
That's very good. OK.
Well, I mean, if one had staff, I suppose you do it every day.
If one had staff, they probably would. Gemma, there were girls in that tape that admitted washing their sheets less often than once a week. How often do you wash yours?
Well, I've been bullied for this today. When I lived on my own, I only used to wash my sheets once a fortnight. I mean, when I was working...
Would you wear a T-shirt for 2 weeks?
No, but I'd wear the same pyjamas because I was only sleeping in them, and I'd have a shower every morning, so I was...
But would you wear a T-shirt for 2 weeks?
No.
Right, so why would you want to wrap your body?
Because I wouldn't wear a T-shirt for 2 weeks because I'd go out in the daytime in front of and probably smell or...
So you're happy lying in your own dirt?
Yeah, quite happy with that. But it's only 2 weeks. I don't see that... But I'm back living with my mum at the moment, so she does it every week, so it's quite indulgent at the moment.
Is it nice?
It is lovely.
So why don't you do it twice a week?
Because I don't have the time. It's talking about like what we were talking about before. If I had to work 21 hours a week, then I would have time to do my sheets every week. But I don't... You know, you've got to dry, wash them, dry them before you get... Before you get into... Oh, for goodness sake. I am not having this argument.
Jason?
Yeah, once a week. Once a week.
Do you think once a fortnight is disgusting?
No, I don't think it's disgusting. And I've got to say, I'm going to be honest here, when I was living on my own, it was more like the 3 times a year. I've got to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, it was.
No,
I just like the smell, the sort of feeling of the bugs, you know, you just get nestling there with the bugs. Just could you just move...
Yeah, I must say, I am a bit of an old hippie on the whole subject. It doesn't bother me that...
Be clean?
Yeah, but, you know, overly clean. Yeah, of course you've got to wash your sheets.
So once a week is overly clean?
I think that's a bit outrageous. I don't know what you're doing in there to make it that dirty. You're only sleeping, aren't you? You're only sleeping.
You go on holiday, get a bit of a tan, came back, lie in the bed. If you look at the sheets, white sheets, if you look at the sheets after 5 or 6 days, you can see the mark your dead skin is leaving in the bed.
Mark.
Like the Shroud of Turin.
You are weird, Gemma. You're weird. You're a dirty girl.
Don't you know it?
How often do you do it? Let's find out. How often do you do it, Kirsten?
Every single week. I think it's disgusting that people...
And she irons them.
No.
I iron them as well.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. And it's not about time. It's not, because all you do is shove them in the washing machine, take them up, hang them up and put the next lot on.
Right, yeah.
It's not...
Yeah, I don't...
Takes 5
the ironing
minutes.
bit's a story for another day.
I know. We have Summer on line 1.
Summer, good morning.
Morning.
Morning. How often?
Well, 3 times a week. If my partner stays over, it's every other day. I'm horrified to hear that, and I wash and dry my sheets. Get up in the morning before I go to work, stick it in the washing machine, tumble dryer.
Gemma, write this down.
Right,
write this down. It's not that
I've got
hard.
it. Yeah, OK.
Yeah, get up.
Yeah.
Put them in the wash.
Yeah.
Go to work. Come back.
Right.
Dry them.
Tumble dry. Yep. Sorted. fresh bed sheets.
Easy.
Brilliant. And you sleep really well in clean bed sheets.
Yeah, doesn't everybody? And you know, the best thing, if you ever go to a hotel, the best thing about going to a hotel, is it not, is getting in to clean sheets and trying to ignore the fact that they've been slept in by 1,000 other people before you got there.
Can I make a point, though? Who washes their actual pillows? And because the amount of dead skin cells must be accumulated in there. Well, there you go, exactly. So it's not just the sheets.
Yeah, but the pillow is wrapped in a protective pillowcase that you don't wash.
Oh, well, every fortnight.
Dirty girl. Thank you for that, Summer. It's time for me to turn to spin and wash away this morning's panel, I'm afraid. We're out of time. Jason, great to see you.
Thank you very much. Love it to see you.
It's been illuminating. And best of luck with Dot Robots. Atomic Swarm, it's called. You remember the story yesterday that half our kids don't read fiction? Atomic Swarm might just get yours reading. Check it out. Gemma and Mark, we'll see you tomorrow. Last show of the week. Ladies and gents, the panel. Come on. Now, Chef Anthony Wald-Thompson is our missing ingredient for tomorrow's show, when we're going to be discussing the pros and cons of marrying the same person twice. Now you really can scream, kids. Ah! Time for Watch Today. Bye for now.